Hello, I'm Neon Sauerkraut. We got my poppin' ideas that I think that Funko should make as Funko Pops. So let's check them out. Alright guys, we got my poppin' ideas for Funko Pops that I think that Funko should turn into Funko Pops. We're going to go through my list and what I think that Funko should turn into Funko Pops. And what I've been cooping up in my head and my ideas that I've been thinking that Funko and great ideas that Funko may not have done yet. And I think that might be great ideas to do as Funko Pops. Alright, we got here on our first one here, we got an old classic here. We have some Happy Days. So we have here, who would not want a Fonz Pop? I would definitely want a Fonz Pop. That would be really awesome. And also I would want an Owl Pop from the line because he's the chef or the owner of the restaurant in the show. And also they should just do the family and that's it. No more in that show. That's all you need. Alright, our next one we have on our list is Full House. This is a great show. It's about a family and a lot of people in the house, so it's a full house. So, you could do like Jesse, Joey, Danny, Rebecca, you could do DJ, and much more. The family, the main core. And what you can do is that I can give a whole line for is Joey Gladstone. You could do him as his hockey, you could do him as his Ranger Rick, you could do him as his cut me out thing, you could do him as him wearing, I think he wears button shirts a lot, so you could do him that, and there you go, you have one character all knocked out. This would be a great line, and I think a lot of people would like this line. Do not dip into Full House, no. That wasn't as great as I thought. Full House is the iconic one, and it's more and more collectors I think would want the Full House than they want Filler House. Alright, our next one we have here is That 70s Show. This show was very funny and it's an awesome classic show. They should do characters like Eric, Fez, Donna, Steven, Bob is Donna's dad, and they should do Jackie, Michael, and they should do Red Foreman and Kitty Foreman. That is Eric's parents, and they should do Leo. That's all you need to do. No more like little side characters come on for a couple episodes. Nothing else. These are the characters you know. And these will be a great line. This is a very funny show. I love this show. It's just so great and I would love them to turn them in. Funko to turn these into Funko Pops. Alright, we have here next is, they do sports pops already. They do the NFL, the NBA, the NHL. They do MLB. And they also do some soccer. They do sports mascots already, so out there. What they need to do is sports coaches. And they even do FIFA to get the international, do sports coaches. Because we already do the sports players. We need to give some represent to the coaches. Like you could do for like NCAA basketball. You could do the Duke coach. You could do North Carolina, Roy Williams. NFL. You could do Pete Carroll. You could do Bill Coward. You could do Bill Parcells. Even for NBA, you could do like Phil Jackson. There's a lot of you could do like Bob Knight. You could do so much in this line with coaches. I think they should dip into there. And there's a lot of coaches, even the people that for their teams want to get it. Maybe an iconic coach, they'll still even get. This would be a great line. Our next one is Stuart Little. He is a mouse. I think he was in the movies. He was adopted and lived with a family, so they treated him like a real person, like their own kid. Our next one we have here is Grand Theft Auto 5. So there's only not much you can do with this line, but the game's been out forever. Through almost the whole PS4 gen time and Xbox One line. I think that they should do it. The characters they need to do is Trevor, Michael, and Franklin. Nobody else. That's it. These are the story characters in the game. I think these would be great characters. Grand Theft Auto is a big game, and they need to dip into this and try to get something from this. And a lot of people know what this game is. I think people would collect this and buy it. Our next one we have here is the most popular game right now. It's probably Animal Crossing New Horizons. That game is taking off like no tomorrow. You have your own island, you create, you have your own house, you plant, you grow stuff. You can, just a great game. There are a couple characters they need to do. There are Tom Nook, Isabella, KK Slider, and I don't know if they have names. If you go to Tom Nook's shop, there are two little, I don't know if they're Tom Nook's kids or whatever you want to call them. So they need to be characters as well. And I think the game is so popular. I think a lot of fans out there in Funko would love these as Pops. I personally would. You think Funko will try to make these, they can get the license, because dip in while the game is popular. Come on, Funko. This is a big game. Where's the Pops? Our next one we have here is one of my favorite shows when I was a kid, is Rocket Power. This was a Nickelodeon show. And there's only a couple I think they should make in the show. Not have to do too much. Otto Rocket, Reggie Rocket, Sam, Twister, and even Tito. He was the chef at this Shore Shack. And also Raymundo Rocket. He was the dad of Otto and Reggie Rocket. This show where they like to they went skateboarding, they did snowboarding, they did surfing, rollerblading, and they all were on a hockey team. So they did that too. So there's so much you can do with the show. It's just take each one, do their iconic, more about them. This will be a great show. It's one Nickelodeon show they haven't did yet. I think they should do, and it's still kind of popular. A lot of people know about it. Not a lot of people do, but I personally love the show, and I think they should do it. I don't know if they missed it, or they're going to, or it's not as big of a show. I think it's big enough, and there's a lot of people out there. I personally think, and these will turn out to be awesome Pops. Our next one we have here is I think they should do is Olympic athletes. Now, when you do this line, Funko, I think you should do worldwide. You do famous worldwide and big athletes. Because if you just do US or one, you want to get all the countries. You don't want to say discriminate, or people can collect from all around the world, and their countries can get involved too. So right now, ones I can think of pop in my head that are popular, we have Salome Baez, we have Usain Bolt, and we have Michael Phelps. Those are popular ones that come off my head right away. There's some. So what you do is when the summer comes around, you do summer ones and athletes around, and some. You could do some classic ones. You could do some iconic. You could do ones like way back years. You could do coming to the Olympics next year. You could do what's current, and you could also when the winter comes, you could do winter athletes. So you really dip in everywhere. So I think this would be a great line. You get those athletes a chance to maybe have a figure of themselves as a Funko Pop, and you can get one as your country, and you can root for them and have in your room and support your country. Our next one we have here is, these are two cake makers. we have the Cake Boss, we have Buddy, and we have Duff. It's from Ace of Cakes. Now they do stuff on Food Network. I think Duff was always on Food Network, and Buddy had some time on TLC, but now he might have chances. He's on Food Network too. These are probably the two most famous cake makers, designers out there, and they're so iconic. Everybody knows who they are. Buddy, people would love these, I think. They know who he is. He's like an iconic figure. You would know instantly. Alright, I think next, this is a line I think they should do, is, do you guys know the actor Robert Williams? He's not around anymore. He was a funny comedian, actor. He was just great. Movies like Aladdin, he was a genie, like Mrs. Doubtfire, Jumanji, Hook, Flubber, and even the Night at the Museum. These are movies that I picked that I know. Most people would think about their head of movies. There's probably out there more famous, more popular. Well, these are the ones that most people would think of off their head. And most ones that I can know. And ones that I would enjoy as figures and movies I did enjoy as him. I was in. And when you do the genie, I think, don't just do exclusive, a variant that can be in the set with the Robert Williams. So it's like, so you can honor the genie part too in the wave, not just make it something special that fits in, something different that people want to collect it too, and not to say if we already made genies, we're not going to do that one. Robert Williams was. That's why I'm saying that. Do a special edition, something that'll fit with it. Our next one we have here, we have a very classic movie. This is The Little Rascals. This was an awesome movie. You got Darla, you got Alfalfa, you got the dog, you got Buckwheat, you got all those characters. And what I'm going to say is, there might have been a version in black and white out there. There might have been newer versions. I think they need to do the 1994 version. Even Donald Trump was in that one. Even Goldberg was even in that movie. There's a lot of hidden gem, like, famous people in that movie. And there's so many characters, too. Even, like, I was even Alfalfa one year for Halloween when I was younger. That movie was an iconic movie, and they should turn those into Funko Pops. Also, Funko should do is, I think they should dip into the Lego movie. If you look at a Lego character, they have eyes that are perfect. Even, they do. If you look at it so closely, they should do Lego Movie and Lego Movie 2 characters, or they can even dump into the original stick fig, as they call them, figure 2, even with no hair or anything on it. It's just, these characters would be awesome. I think they'll be cool in Pops. I would love to see how Funko would turn these into Pops. That's one reason, and I'm like, Funko has not done this yet. I'm thinking, I think it'll be kind of cool. I don't know if they can get the license for it, because Lego is own thing. Lego might not want them to have part of them in there. That could be one of the reasons, but I think Funko should try to get Lego and get the license for that. I think it'll be very cool. Our next one we have here is a game show from Nickelodeon. We have the Legends of the Hidden Temple. Now, what I think they should do, you could do Olmec. He was like the stone guy, and you could do each team. Now, in each team they had a boy and they had a girl. So what I'm gonna say is Funko could do a 2-pack with the boy and the girl together on a team, because I don't think someone's gonna, so like say someone might just buy the boys, someone might just buy the girls, or someone might just buy them both because they want to collect everything. And I think they need to dip into the teams, and the teams were the Blue Barracudas, the Green Monkeys, the orange iguanas, the purple parrots, and the red jaguars, and the silver snakes. And I'm gonna tell you, my favorite when I watch the show, I used to root for the silver snakes. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite on the Legends of the Hidden Temple and who you rooted for. And I think these would be great pops. It's an iconic game show at Nickelodeon in the 90s that I think a lot of people would love to collect these. 2-pack with a boy and a girl, I think would be perfect. It could be the same mold with the different things, because people buy it for the team basically. They probably would. And they had a name tag on them, and they had a helmet, some pads. They had a name tag that could just be there just for temporary to show that there. But I think this would be a great one to have in my collection. Our next one we have here is the Very Hungry Caterpillar. This was an iconic children's book. I think they should make, and they also, I can remembered the Rainbow Fish. These two were iconic books when I was younger. I remember, and I think these would be awesome in Funko Pops. I think they should dump into children's books and use some of the characters that people, childhoods, and people would want to collect some of those characters. That would be very awesome. Alright, I think this might be our last one on our list, folks. And this is Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendliest ghost can be. And you only need 4 pops out of this line. I think they should dip into the movie. And they should do Casper, no duh. They need to do, and they had these, I think they were like bad guys kind of. They were called Stretch, Stinky, and Fatso. And I remember the movie, and there was like a daughter and a dad went to the mansion and they bought it and it moved into there. You don't need those characters. You don't need the other bad guys, 2 others. Just the ghost. I think it would be cool because I don't know how Funko would turn them into it, but I think it would be cool to see how they would turn them into it. That's what I think would look cool. And they really have a lot of detail in the ghostness, how they actually do that. And I think it would be cool if they can really do it. And if they can make it translucent a little bit so you kind of can see through, I think it'd be cool. And another thing I think would be cool is glow in the dark in a way. So it glows in the dark, you see the ghost. It'll be a cool idea there too. I think that would be really, really awesome to see Casper, the friendly ghost. And there you guys have it. There is my list of Poppin Ideas. If you like this video, please comment down below characters that you liked from it, or other characters and other things that you want to see Funko to make as Funko Pops. I hope you liked my list, and I hope you guys do like my list and the ones I have, and maybe want to turn on, maybe you're on my side or something. And please like the video, and please like the video, comment, and like it. The more you like it and get it out there, maybe Funko might turn some of these pops actually into Funko Pops. Make some noise, get out there. People might realize these should be pops. If you like some of these on my list, make sure you press the thumbs up. And it would appreciate me a lot. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Neon Sauerkraut. Always keep it glowing, and also smile and have an awesome day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!